everyone. I didn't vlog over the weekend, so I thought we'd better get this week's vlog started. I don't know if you can tell, it's not a great morning around here for me. Quite a bit of fibro pain. The weekend was good. Saturday was pretty bad after our night out on Friday night. I actually didn't vlog. I don't even think I took a photo over the whole weekend, which is just not like me. Yeah, so I said that right. No, that's unlike me. Gosh. Yeah, the brain doesn't work too well when you've got fibro half the time, especially when you're in a bit of a flare. I'm hoping it's just a morning. My stomach's really weird this morning too though. My body just, I think my midsection, which is not usually an area I get fibro pain, it's settled at the moment, so hopefully it'll be okay. But anyway, just, yeah, didn't vlog over the weekend. As I said, Saturday was bad. I didn't do a lot. Did a few little bits and pieces with Kevin, got a few little things accomplished off his list. That's what I helped him out with, and I got the doggy door put in. Might have filmed that actually. I think I might have filmed the dogs going in and out the new little doggy door we've got into the backyard, or into the side yard, the pool area, not the pool area, but straight off the kitchen. So we don't have to leave the door open for them. We used to have the automatic door, which Kevin, we could press a button from over here and let them in and out. Then Kevin disconnected that for selling the house. So not really worth the hassle of putting it in again. And obviously when we move, we're going to need a way for them to access the balcony to the little toilet area. It's going to be out there. So this will come with us when we move. So I think it'll work really well. Don't know, ask me how I found it online, but I found it online. It's one of the things I earmarked for the apartment, thinking that would be a good idea. And again, if we're going to buy it for the apartment, we may as well get it now and use it here as well. So what else did we do over the weekend? We went for our first swim of the season on Saturday. We swam again on Sunday. So the temperature was really nice in the pool. So that was nice. I went and visited mum and dad for a little while yesterday. And we're going now this Wednesday to see their apartment options down at the retirement place down at Shell Cove. Oh, I don't even remember what else now we did. Changed the bedding. That's exciting. Yeah, I don't know. But Kevin slept a lot. He's been really sleepy. He's been sleeping fairly well at night and then just really tired and like fatigued during the day. So I think worse than normal for him, like considering he seems to be sleeping at night. So we don't know what's going on with that. Probably just maybe a symptom of his burnout. I don't know, but yeah. Okay, I just got a cup of tea not long ago, so I'm gonna finish drinking that. I've had a banana. See how I feel shortly. But I've got a very sore head, so the stomach's going. Not great. Good thing, it's not gonna be a hot day, so I can go for a walk at any time that I want, but Christy's got an exam this morning, so we're not doing our weekly reset, and I was all happy thinking, wow, I can just have like a normal Monday. I can, well, I haven't already done it yet, but I could have already done my weekly reset. And I could get stuck in and get some things done, but no, that's not going to happen. But anyway, I was very pleased last week to have gotten the whole house cleaned, except for the stairs and the kitchen sink. I did the rest of the kitchen except for the sink, so I'll try and get to that as soon as I can. Oh boy, man. I think I'm over this, and then I think, okay, I don't need a ketamine infusion. And then I get a couple of, really bad days, or I'm having like every other day seems to be a bad day at the minute. So, but the other two recent ones I thought was just from the night out. This one, who knows? Who knows? The $1 million question is, do I try and get a ketamine infusion or not? I don't want to go in. I don't want to. So I'm just trying to push it off. But I'll end up running out of time, and I won't be able to have one before our cruise. And then it'll have to be next year if I get one. But anyway, I'll see how I go this week. Just having a veggie patty sandwich with some beetroot and vegan mayonnaise. Hoping maybe we'll eat something that might help me feel better. I've also got my cup of tea, of course. I can't wait. I'm not saying I'm looking forward to Christy moving out, but when she does, I won't be buying white bread probably anymore. I'll go back to buying grain bread. I said I don't eat a lot of bread myself, so it's silly to have two types, although we do put it in the freezer now, so maybe it would work. But anyway, it's my breakfast today. The bath was very nice. I actually felt better while I was in the bath. But now getting out and getting myself dressed, coming down the stairs, my family's going, oh, I still don't feel great. And they had it, I thought it'd gone away. It's there. I was reading in the bath, so I was distracted. Yeah, still don't feel great. So I think it's good. I don't want a cold drink. I'll probably get a cup of tea and some water. I'll sit and I'll just see how I feel in half an hour. I still want to try and take the doggies on a little walk, but it'd be not very nice at this point in time for me. So I still said it's not going to get too hot today, so we can go anytime. I think that'll be the first thing I do once I feel up to anything. The only other thing I wanted to do today is to make almond milk and overnight oats, but if I don't do that, that can wait till tomorrow. First, we walk the dogs first. Besides my washing, which is already done and dealt with, that's my next thing to do. As soon as I feel decent, we'll just go in a slow one, but yeah, I still need a bit more time, I think. I took a Panadine. I don't know. It might just be one of those days where it does not happen. But we'll see. They didn't get walked over the weekend, but they had their swims, so they were getting their exercise. They were running around and swimming in the pool, and we had Chewy and swimming with us as well. So I don't feel guilty as far as they go for not having to walk for a few days, because they have been having their exercise. If I miss one day, I miss one day. I never like to miss more than that. I really thought I was past all this. Oh my goodness. Oh well. Let's just hope it's a one-off day and tomorrow I am back. Or even later on today would be great, but I often feel good in the late afternoons anyway, but let's hope tomorrow. Feeling better. I wanted to have like 2 good weeks in a row. That would be fantastic. I've just been working on editing a video, and funnily enough, in the video I'm editing, I was talking about editing a video. It's a bit of an inception. I think that's what that's called. Oh dear. Anyway, I'm working on this. It's last week's video. Trying to do something more useful, and good news, Kevin has fixed the scanner. Took him like 5 minutes. But anyway, I believe it's fixed, so I can get back to my scanning. So I'll start doing that again before I start working on my puzzles. I'm still, I kind of feel a little bit better, but I feel like kind of a little bit woozy as well. So I don't know, I want to get up and go for a walk, feeling the way I do. I don't know if you know what I mean when I say I feel a bit woozy. Just my body just feels a little bit weird. Not so much lightheaded, because all through my body, I get it sometimes. Not very often actually, but that's how I feel right now. And I feel like it would be easy to fall over. I don't know why. I wouldn't. Anyway, I'll just keep working on this. I'll just sort of check in, I guess, with myself, checking with myself, with my body, how it's feeling every half an hour or an hour or so, and just see if I can, at some stage throughout the afternoon, I feel decent enough to go for a little walk. I think I'll try and get anyway, just see. At the moment, the answer to that is no. So we'll sit here and edit this video. Sadly, no joy in how I'm feeling. But I am going to do a little bit of stuff in the kitchen. It's like what I'm doing for lunch, but I'll worry about that after. Sorry, a bit out of it. There's some wet muddy footprints, and the dogs had the little, I don't even know what they're called. They have yogurt, and I freeze them. I'm sure I've showed them to you before. I just can't think what they are called, a little tray thing. And they sort of licked over the edge of it, so there's like little square shapes where the trays have been, little things, or silicone things they stick to the floor. I'm not really describing it very well, so I hope you know what I'm talking about. You've probably seen them. I've used them a few times for them. Anyway, so yeah, there's ring marks around those and some footprints from when they went for their swim the last 2 days, and they've just sort of come running inside. So I just have to mop a very small section. I think I'll do that and see if I can manage to do a few more things, dish up their dinner. That needs to be done. I think we are going to have a gnocchi tray tonight because we got our gnocchi delivery yesterday. It was really lovely. The guy, Alessio, comes down from, what's the company called? I can't quite think at the moment, but I'll link them below if you're in Sydney and you want some really good vegan gnocchi or vegan filled pasta. It's the best. And I don't know if other people, I think he used to do other deliveries to Wollongong. I don't know, but apparently whenever I put an order in and he tells his wife Libby's put an order in, she gets all excited because then she knows she's going to have a day out down the coast. They live in the city around Marrickville, I think. So they like to come down and have a day by the ocean, get the sea breeze and go exploring and whatnot. He said, I said, where are you going today? He goes, oh, I don't know, wherever. I'm just a driver. Wherever she wants to go, we'll go. So that's kind of cute. And I said, we're just glad that you will deliver the pasta or the gnocchi to us. So it works out the win-win for both of us, obviously, because he doesn't charge us anything to do that, to bring it down, which is, yeah, works out really well. And someone's really quick. Often it can be a few weeks, and that's because he just has to be when they can come down for the day, and I'm fine with that. As I said, I just appreciate that they do it at all. But this time it was only a few days that he came down, which is good because we're out of the gnocchi, and I wanted to have some the other day and we didn't have any left, which was very sad. Although I only ordered 4 bags of it. I said to Kim, I don't know, I ordered enough gnocchi, but I think that when I ordered it, I think we're still looking at February. I did tell you that news, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I have. That was last week's news. I don't know. It's only the 2 days I didn't vlog, so I'm sure you've heard the news about we won't be moving in until sometime after March. We're kind of thinking it'll be April now, but who knows? Who knows? Anyway, I think our plan is Kevin wants to try and reduce what we spend. So we're probably not going to do Airbnb and travel around. We'll probably try and find somewhere to rent. It doesn't matter where it is. It could be Canberra, it could be down the coast, it could be around here. Where doesn't really matter. I don't think we'll go any further than like that 2.5 hour mark though. So if we have to come back for mum and dad or anything like that, we're not too far away. I lost my train of thought. Sorry about that. I seem to do that a lot these days. Yeah, so we'll just look at like realestate.com or something and try and find a short-term rental for how long we don't know. That's the biggest problem. You know, going to be probably at least a month would be safe to say, but it could be 2 months, it could be more. So I don't know how you go about the rental in that circumstance. Maybe, I'm hoping we'll find somewhere that's been around, available for a little while, and I'll just be happy to get some renters in for a period of time. That obviously would be probably the only way we'll get something, I would think. It's a shame Kevin had units in Canberra. We've sold both of our units in Canberra, and our other 2 units have got people in it, tenants in it. So one's obviously at Charleville. That's not going to really go for us for Christmas, or not for Christmas, but in the summer. And the other one's, 10 minutes away from here, but we've got renters in there too. So, and it's not due for renewal to the end of, I think the renewal has only just been done for the next year. So, plus the lady's been in there with her kids for a couple of years now, so you wouldn't really want to turf them out just for the sake of us being in there for a few months. But obviously then we could have had free rent. But it's okay, it'll work out, I'm sure. We'll find somewhere to go. Yeah, I'm sure we'll find somewhere. If not, Airbnb's there, but try and find somewhere a bit cheaper because Airbnb is really pricey right now. Well, it's a struggle, but I did get up and I mopped just a little bit of floor here, did a bit of washing up, and then I went out to the minivan to get some cashew nuts that I know had expired. Well, I think they were close to expiring when I opened them away a few weeks ago. I thought I'd better bring them inside and we'll eat them. And then I discovered an apple. These are obviously not very nice now. A tomato actually might be all right. The onion's probably okay still, but yeah, they're in the car, so I'm glad I went out. I found this that has expired a couple of weeks ago, and then I thought I'd better bring in other stuff because I don't know when we're going to be away, probably in January. But I mean, Well, there you go, got the date on them 11th, 27th, so they don't last that long. And they go for a while, and the biscuits probably go for a while. Yeah, so they'll be okay to leave in there. I might pop them back in. I'll just leave them in here. But yeah, it was good I went out there for the cashew nuts. I think I might be starting to feel better. My hair, I don't feel as woozy as I did earlier. Actually, if I didn't have dinner, if I didn't have lunch already made, I'll possibly take the dogs on a walk, but I don't know, not sure at that. I did go out and pick up after the dogs outside while the potatoes were cooking. I don't know, I did some other things. Just a little bit of tidying up in the kitchen. Dished up the dogs' dinner, so that's done. So yeah, so I'll go if I can get them out for a little bit of a walk. I'm going to try really hard to do that. But I mean, it's 2:15 now. Maybe about 3 o'clock we could aim to do that. This is a funny one to bring me to throw. There mustn't be any balls in there if you got that one. It's not one he usually brings me when there's balls there. There's balls everywhere. But maybe there's none in the basket. Are you bringing it back or are you just taking off with it? Good boy. Oh, Chewy. Chewy, that wasn't very nice. Everyone saw that. How mean you were. Chew. You stole that from your brother. Poor little bear. Chewy goes to tell him to play with me. Are you going to leave it there? Are we going to? Chewy could have a tug of war with you. He would do that, but I know he would win, wouldn't he? You want to play tug of war? Oh my goodness, so strong. Oh, Chewy's going to play tug of war with you instead. Good boys. You can play together. Leave mummy to eat her lunch. Go back to my lunch. So yeah, I'm trying to eat healthier for the next couple of weeks before our cruise. So I've got my better lettuce, purple cabbage, those, you know, that's up to here. And I've just got a couple of potatoes on top. And I've got my tahini and is it cherry balsamic dressing mixed on top rather than the veganese. I've got a bit more of my puzzle done. Spent about an hour I think working on that. I am very slow. Everyone, if you'd asked me before I got up how I was feeling, I would have said pretty horrible, which I guess I am still feeling pretty horrible, but obviously I've just gone and done a few things, so I'm doing better than yesterday when I could do pretty much nothing. So I do feel not great after that little bit of few jobs that I did. I am now going to go and drink another cup of tea, and then I'm hoping after that to take the doggies out. If not, we have a backup of a swim planned, but I would like to get them out, even just for a little sniff around, because they haven't been out of the house for a few days. That's one thing I'm really looking forward to about moving. It'll just be so much easier just to get out, walk around the block. It's all flat, be easy. You'll be seeing it all the time, so you know, you'll see people walking and go, I know that'll motivate me to go out myself. So it'll be good. We just have to wait a rather long time. But I'm sure it'll be worth it when we get there. Well, Koda hoovered up that breakfast, so he's announced you can't camp beside Chewy because Chewy didn't quite finish his, so Koda's waiting for leftovers. So yeah, definitely prefers that to the other one because he hasn't wolfed down the other one like he wolfed down that one. No pun intended. Bit of a break now. I know it just seems like I haven't done anything, but I had a few some clothes to try on that I had got delivered yesterday from Saffron Road. Some beautiful, absolutely love. Look, actually it's funny because I got from 2 different launches, so they're like 2 different colours and whatnot and styles. So the one I really wasn't sure about is actually a lot nicer than the other one. So the other one's going to go back. I'll get a credit for some more spending in the future, and I'm going to keep the other one. The other one's really nice. It's like a light turquoise colour. It's lovely. But yeah, I wasn't sure about that because it's got a more of a flower and print on it, more of a larger print. Probably a similar size to this, I guess. Not as busy as this. So, but usually I find little, if I'm going to have something with a pattern, it's got to be little rather than bigger, but it looks nice. Maybe it's just the colour. I don't know. So keeping half's going back, which is fine. So just some washing up, sorted out. So I'm a bit sweaty again. It's warm with my fan. Get used to this over summer, I guess. Yeah, I also sorted out some washing. No, I didn't actually. I did do some, but I haven't finished it. Oh, I still got some more washing to sort out in there. I think I'd done it because I was in the laundry, but I just sort of sorted out the clothes. What's going back, what's got to get steamed. And yes, I'm going to have a break now because I've actually been on my feet for a little while and I'm not feeling the best, but I've walked the dog, so I'm really happy about that. And I've started in the kitchen. Next thing I do when I get up will be the overnight oats. We'll get them done. And then I've got some vegetables to chop and whatnot. And dinner to make. And if I make 2 dinners at the same time, I'm going to try and do that. Because I'm making my red lentil dal, so that's a really easy one. And it's just put it to sort of cook and then supervise while it's cooking. And then the other one I'm making my very vegetable. I just realised they've both got lentils in them. They're quite similar. But they're different enough, I think, because the dal I serve over sweet potatoes baked in the air fryer. And the other one is the very veggie lentil slice. I think that's what it's called. So I've had that lots of times. So that's the other dinner, and that will do 2 meals. The dal, I think I'm going to double up, and that should do me a dinner, and then 3 for the freezer. Because a really good, nice, healthy dinner to have. You can have a rice or potatoes, or probably in a wrap, whatever you wanted to. All right. Sort these returns, and we can get them back in the mail as soon as possible, and I'll also enjoy my cup of tea. Well, I was going to get up and go in the kitchen and do some stuff, but Koda's plumped himself on the couch for so, which he hardly ever does. So, even though I also need to go to the bathroom, I'm not going to go right now, because he hardly ever comes here for a pat or a cuddle, whatever he wanted. He often goes at the other end, but not here. So I'll just work on editing a video. So just sort of got up. This is the pile of stuff that's going back. It's lovely, but I don't know, the pants just don't suit me. So I had a pant and a top. The top will suit me fine, but I don't have anything to wear with it then. And then I had a dress, and I think the dress I'm wearing sits nicer than that dress. This one I'm not sure if it's a little bit big. This is the pattern that I'm keeping. So in that I've got some palazzo pants, like a singlet top, and then this is a long sleeve top, but I got it in a bigger size. I want to see the difference and might downsize in that one because I think that might be a little bit big on me. got myself dressed for the day. I'm going out for lunch today with Mum and Dad, hence a little bit of makeup. Only because I felt like playing with it. I'm still learning my new makeup. I don't even know if I can tell us all, but I guess that's how I do makeup, which you can't tell, isn't it? But obviously my eyes I can tell, but not so much my face. And psoriasis, like I've been battling it on my arm. You can't really see it today. Maybe that arm. You see there's kind of some splotches. I've had this for like a year. Has it ever got any? Some days it looks a bit more noticeable, not most days you don't really see it. Oh, there you go, you can see it in the light. I haven't bothered with, besides some lotion that I have, and stuff I use in my shower, which I don't even use every day. I've just been using that to sort of keep it as it is. Because the next step is medication, which is quite an intense medication. I don't have any problems from it, but I don't know what's worth medication. But I'm actually going to see my dermatologist next week, so see what he says. But yeah, it doesn't bother me. It's nothing like when it was really bad a number of years ago on my legs. And my legs have stayed pretty clear. It's really weird. But this has been, I think, a year on my arms, and it's just about the same. Hasn't gotten any worse. I get an occasional spot, and I think I've got a little bit on my chest, but it's hard to tell because obviously I get a bit of colour there as well. But I think I do, because you can see some more red spots where I think I've sort of perhaps scratched. I'm pretty sure that is psoriasis. There again, not real bad. Not that I think, oh gosh, that it's too embarrassing to, or not that people are going to really notice that. Mum thought I got sunburned. That was the first time I thought, oh, maybe it is psoriasis rather than just a little bit of tan. I do obviously get a little bit of colour there when I go for my walks every day, but I think it is psoriasis. No, we'll get a verdict next week. But my legs have only got not hardly any splotches, so that's good. Anyway, bit of a aside there on my psoriasis. And most of the time it's not something that's a problem. It's always on my scalp, pretty much. But again, the shampoo and conditioning, or the shampoo that I use seems to keep it at bay, so I don't need anything too strong on that. But if I don't wash my hair every other day, then I can sometimes go 3 days now. 2 days? Yeah, sometimes I go 2 days between a wash. And any more than that, and I would certainly, psoriasis would flare up a lot. All right, enough about psoriasis for today. I am going to try and get this dal made, so I don't have to do that later. And yeah, I've only got just over an hour till we're heading out, so I'm not going to get a lot done today, obviously. That's okay. So it should be a nice day with Mum and Dad. trying to dry my hair. It's still damp. Notice a costume change. I was just far too hot. So this is a new top. Unfortunately, it's got a very thin strap, so you do see bra, but not much I can do about that. And yeah, I've just got some navy pants on, blue pants on. It's just so warm, so hot. And I'm gonna have a little cool down, hopefully, so I don't arrive next door at mum and dad's all sweaty. Fibro is just lovely. I don't know if I told you guys that I worked out it's actually a fibro symptom. I always was blaming, and it can be from the medication too, but I think it actually is a fibro thing. Medication probably doesn't help. But yeah, because I'm obviously past menopause a couple of years now, and I know I was sort of blaming that for a long time, but yeah, fibro, it just makes a lot more sense, because apparently you can't really control, well, some people, obviously it depends, can't control their temperature very well, and that does make sense, because, you know, I've always had issues with being, like, my feet always being cold, like that all the time. Even when I'm hot, my feet can be cold, so that's obviously a temperature regulation thing, I would imagine. So when I'm blaming the good old fibro for the hot sweaty attacks that I get. To right down the Shell Cove, right the other side to what we normally come in at. And Mum got a very huge schnitzel. She's found it's a bit big. And Dad got fish tacos. They look tasty. I'm still waiting for mine. This is my little salad of baby spinach with obviously chickpeas and roasted cauliflower, the pumpkin. It's very nice. Come around to the ice cream shop. So Mum, and are you having an ice cream? Oh yeah. Yep. I'm not having anything. No, thank you. I'm still full from lunch for one, and don't have any vegan options for two. There's lots of little walkways and stuff through here too, which, you know, and it's windy or whatever, it'll be nice to explore. Yeah. And there's even seating areas through there. Like, yeah. I think, like, even for you guys, you can walk and then sit if you need a break, and walk a bit more.
You can walk somehow to get to your place without driving around here like this.
Oh yeah, yeah, there's footpaths everywhere here. Yeah, there's a footpath in front of this other building around the corner, and there's footpaths on this other side of the road. I mean, it's so easy to, you know, so even if you need to take a walker or a scooter eventually, it's not that far.
We're on the street.
Yeah. And the nice good wide footpaths and stuff too, so. Yeah.
Get out to the
Yeah, so basically just one block along.
Yeah. the wider doorways. So if you do end up with mobility scooters and things like that, there's going to be access to the ensuite and into the main bedroom as well.
Is that the only bed with that?
The master bedroom, yeah. Yep.
It's a good size room.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been in a bit of a dilemma because we're right at the place.
Chewy's at the window. Chewy! Hey, hey, hey! No, 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 no! Stop, Chewy! That's naughty. Hey, no, no, no. Nope. I'm not going to come in while we're jumping up. You're going to behave? No. Come on, let me in the door. No. That's not good brutal behaviour. Would we like to behave better? No, don't need to jump up. Don't need to bite me either. Coda, no. Chewy, why did you teach him to do that? Scallies. Scally waggles. That was really good getting to see Mum and Dad's potential new place. We've sort of narrowed it down. The 1 and 2 choices they'd made before we went and saw them are still 1 and 2. So I think 3 and 4 have stayed the same as well, but they mainly want 1 and 2. It was really good to go and see, and I can't remember, I feel we went back to the first one that they were looking at. I think we went back to the first 2 they were looking at just to confirm that they were still the top choices, and I am rather tired now. But it was good. I know Mum managed to do it and she's I'm exhausted now. I asked her a few times how she's going and she goes, but she was thinking more mentally rather than physically, so she was just saying she was a bit stressed. It wasn't quite what I was reading, but anyway. Hopefully they got to wait another 2 weeks to find out if they've got one of the ones they wanted. Fingers crossed. I think the place looked really nice. It was much nicer. The whole place is just really nice if you ask me. So I guess Mum just doesn't want to go, so it's hard to, maybe it's hard to see the good things, but I was, yeah, I couldn't have been there for 55. Yeah, so just waiting here now. And yeah, I think Kevin and I are going to go back down there on Friday to get our latest vaccinations that we can get. 3 weeks before our cruise, so it's good timing. And then we can get another one before we go to Alaska. But I started to say about going down to Shell Cove, so we'll go and have a bit more of a look around at Ancora, where we're going to be building, where we're going to be moving into, since they've taken down the scaffolding off buildings B and C. Ours, building A, is still covered in the scaffolding, which you would have seen. But yeah, it's all exciting. So, what are you doing, Chew? Scratching their head. I've gotten a very nice warm welcome back from the dogs. I've just brought in the washing, dished up the dal into 3 containers. I've got 2 in the freezer and 1 for tonight. I'm going to sit and have a little break now, work on my jigsaw puzzle. That's why I'm in front of my jigsaw puzzle till Kevin gets home. And it'll be time for a cup of tea, but I am very feet are sore. That was about, I think, about an hour and a half, and that's about my limit on my feet. So luckily I had done the dinner beforehand, that's for sure, because I would not be making it now. And my salad that I had at lunch was so good, and like a super healthy lunch. I was really pleased because I've been back on track again with my food, and I was very pleased that I was able to have a good meal choice, but it was so delicious, so good. Anyway, puzzle time. Very slow puzzle again, but that's a progress from, I didn't show you the start, did I? From yesterday. So there's tonight's dinner. Got my sweet potato done in the air fryer, and the red lentils, and some broccoli, and a puppy who wants to play fetch, always. Always at meal times he wants to play.